I started this YouTube channel about 2 months ago. I've gone through a lot these last few months, and I hope you sit around and enjoy what I have to say because it's been a lot of fun. Anyway, let's hop right into it. What's up, guys? I'm Brady. This is the Brady Hunch. I really do appreciate you stopping by and watching my channel. 2 months. It's been a lot of fun just trying to learn how to do this. A lot of the times I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm having fun with it. And I remember I was watching some of my favorite YouTubers and I was just like, man, I really want to do that. I have it in me to do it, but I've always wanted to. I've been really intrigued by it. And just one day, I had the intuition to just jump into it, right? I didn't really have a plan of action. I was just kind of just sitting there. Didn't have this room. It was full of junk. In fact, there's a bunch of junk right here you guys can't see that we couldn't fit anywhere else. So I decided to use this room and tried to kind of make it somewhat presentable. I got some of my collectible stuff in the back. There are even more stuff behind me that you can't even see that I want to put on my wall. I'm a big college sports fan. I'm a Utah State alumni, and I have Sam Merrill, who's actually been starting these NBA playoffs, and Neemias Queta, who play for. So Sam plays for Cleveland, and Neemias plays for Boston. But you can see their jerseys are right there, and I wanted to get them hung up there and lit up. But kind of at the humble beginnings part of this is that I don't have as good of stuff, and I don't want to invest too much because I have a family, and they would be very upset with me if I decided to drop more than I already have on what I set up. But I remember seeing all the hype for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and it's like, that could be fun. Who knows if it's right up my alley. And right before Avowed came out, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was on sale for $5, and I was like, what? I'll try it out. And it's funny, and I'll put up some video of it here as reflecting on that first few streams that I've done with Kingdom Come Deliverance. I did straight from my Xbox, sitting on my couch out in the living room, just out there, and the quality's poor. I used my headphones that I have here as my microphone, and I bought this camera a while ago because I did want to dive into this kind of stuff, and I had my laptop I had this camera set on a laptop shooting at me, and I was like, that looks stupid. I'm not going to do that. So I started streaming from my Xbox, and it was just me and my microphone, and it was garbage, pretty much. And it's funny how far I've come, right, in those 2 months, because even now, what I do now with my recent playthroughs, it's a lot more engaging, a lot better than what I was doing before. I really started to really fall in love with this. I noticed that at the very beginning, and the streaming and just playing Kingdom Come Deliverance really kind of motivated me, because I would play the game. I'd play Kingdom Come Deliverance and on Twitch from the Xbox, and then I'd be able to go to Twitch and then clip those videos and put them out on my TikTok that I made for this page, or on these YouTube shorts. And I really didn't think much of it, right? But then those videos started catching on, and I was like, these videos are terrible. But the Kingdom Come Deliverance community was so accepting and honestly very inviting to me, and it was so awesome to be a part of that, because they really enjoyed seeing me kind of explore this world that they're obviously so passionate about. And it really lit the fire and ignited my interest in doing this. And then I probably immaturely dropped as much money as I could on a small little Blackview computer just to kind of get me by, a light to sit up here, a camera, and then using my old podcasting microphone, and then this old really poor 6-foot foldable table that I bought from Walmart. And that's what I did. I just kind of sat all this up, and away I went. When I started this channel, it was interesting because I didn't know if I wanted to share with my family and started off, give it a nice kind of subscriber base to begin with, because you get your kind of loved ones bump. But I really decided, this is going to be something that I do on my own. This is going to be, nobody will know about it, and I hope nobody knows about it because I don't want to talk about it at my family parties, especially at my in-laws' house. So I just, I said to myself, this if this is going to be successful, I want to do it naturally. I want it to grow on its own, and I want people to enjoy what I do and what I put out. And so eventually, and it's slow roll, and I had to remind myself over and over again about that this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. I keep thinking, so, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. I want to get all these videos, yada yada yada. But I really kind of had to slow my roll and understand that, hey, 5 subscribers is solid. Hey, getting to 10, that's a big win. And I've gotten to 20 now in about 2 months. And I don't know if it's a big thing or if it's a small thing. I just have really enjoyed the fact that it's grown naturally over the last few months, and I couldn't be happier with it. And then, like I said earlier, the Kingdom Come Deliverance community really welcomed me and really started enjoying what I was putting out. And, the success of my YouTube shorts, and I'll put up the stats that I've had experience with Kingdom Come Deliverance from YouTube and TikTok, and they did really well. And for a channel that really has nothing, didn't have any backing, and doesn't have anyone that anyone recognizes, and those numbers did really well. I mean, frankly, it gave me false hope as to how easy this was, because there was tons of views. I've been getting 20 plus thousand views on my YouTube shorts, and even more on my TikTok shorts. And I was like, I'm pretty good at this. This is actually something that could probably catch fire, and I can do this. And then I posted my review of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I finished the game, right? And it's got a bittersweet feeling because I had such an awesome experience with that community. And I was really nervous to finish this off, but my review posted, and the first weekend came and went and didn't have any views. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. None of my long form videos have done well at all yet. So, just keep working on my craft, and eventually this will work out. And then a few days passed, and I just noticed that I was getting tons of likes. Tons. I got like 13 likes on the video, so it's not like a lot. But I got a bunch of comments from the Kingdom Come Deliverance community and a bunch of views, and I almost crossed 600 views. And I don't think that means a lot to a lot of people. Getting 600 views really isn't a big deal, but it was a big deal to me. I really thought it was an awesome experience, and the fact that it did that well was awesome. It's something that I never had before. I've started YouTube channels before. I don't ever get over 100 views on a thing unless it's me just constantly hitting refresh over and over again. So I thought this was really in the cards for me. And then I switched to Avowed. And let me tell you something about Avowed. I like Avowed. I've had a lot of fun playing Avowed. Nobody cares about Avowed anymore. And it's a shame because it's come out within the last year or last few months, and nobody cares. I think about all the videos that I've posted from Avowed and compared to the Kingdom Come Deliverance videos, and they were just completely tanked. So many dislikes. They were not patient with me with my setup, because for Kingdom Come Deliverance, I would stream at 720p and 60 frames per second just because that's what my computer can do. It doesn't really have that much strength behind it, and I thought I could survive doing Avowed the same way, but I could not, and I was torn apart for it. So I decided that quality was better than anything. So I stopped streaming with my Avowed playthrough, and I decided that it was time to kind of scale it back, record as live, and my computer didn't take as much of a beating recording it all. And I was able to bump it up to 1080 and 60 frames per second so I can actually get some decent content out online. And so that's what I did. And I thought that maybe that would fix it, but still, people just don't care about Avowed. Fortunately, I had a couple other games come out that I was able to kind of pivot and take a break from Avowed to give other people another game some love. And if you've been following the channel, you know that I've been playing Oblivion for the very first time, and also bouncing off with Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Just reflecting on this journey of mine, it's interesting. I don't know how successful I want this to be. I don't know if it'll ever be successful. But what I do know how much I enjoy this is that kind of like a journal to me. And I wish I could go back in time and capture some of my favorite gaming experiences. Like, I think of the first time I played Mass Effect, and I was so enthralled with that series and that story for the very first time I played it, that when we were on Vermeer and Sovereign is kind of there and he's talking down to Shepard, and it is revealed at that moment, and I didn't pick up on it, and maybe other people did, but I didn't know who Sovereign was. So when he kind of revealed that he was a Reaper, I got goosebumps down my body. I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense, and it's such a one of the coolest reveals I ever had. Or I wish I could go back in time and capture those memories of mine playing Kingdom Hearts for the very first time and what that was like. Or the emotional moment that I had watching or playing Spider-Man on my PS5 just a few months ago, not just a few years ago, and just the emotion that I had there. And I got to experience that in Kingdom Come Deliverance, right? There were the surprises that got me that I got on camera. There are the emotional parts that I can go back and rewatch and like, wow, that is what gaming and this is all about. And it's really a joy of doing this, and I've really enjoyed kind of sharing my thoughts and feelings with the games that I've been playing. I am thoroughly enjoying this journey after 2 months. And what I have to reiterate to myself all the time is that it takes patience, it takes passion, and sometimes you just need a community to open their arms and embrace you. And I had that with the Kingdom Come Deliverance community. For that, I have to thank them a lot for it. And so yeah, these are my thoughts 2 months into this. So far, it's been a lot of fun for me. I've really enjoyed the bumps along the road. I've enjoyed the comments people have said about my channel, positive and negative. I've enjoyed the feedback to improve and all of that. So it's been a fun journey. I enjoy doing this. I look forward to continue my reactions to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 at the end of the year. I'm going to get back into that, but also the playthroughs I'm currently doing with Oblivion, and then Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and then eventually I'll get back into Avowed and finish that off. But I have really enjoyed doing this, and I appreciate you watching. If you have watched, I really appreciate your time. It means a lot to me. It really does. And if you do like this content, if you like this stuff, then I would hope that I could get you to stick around, subscribe to the channel if it's of an interest to you, and maybe I can earn your trust and have you watch another video down the road. I do a lot of Let's Plays. And yeah, so thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me that you stuck around for the end of this video, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.